Well, hello. Today I'd like to welcome you to my reviews of my first impressions of a Croatian pen. This would have been made back when Croatia was part of Yugoslavia. This is a TOZ 992, which TOZ stands for Pencil Factory of Zagreb, which is where they are made to this day. So let's take a look at it. So the TOZ 992 comes with a nice striped, probably celluloid material. I'm not sure what the black is. Here, or I'm sorry, I called it 992. It's a 991. Or is it a 166? No, it's a 991 because of the TOZ. Nothing too exciting on the finial. It looks like a G? I don't know. I haven't seen that on any others. So if you know something about that, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Uncap it. A little yellowing from age. The nib is warranted 14 karat 585. This turns out to be a piston turning knob that's a little tight. They can be that way. This pen is calling out to me for some Hiroshizuku Yamaguri. With a vintage pen, by the way, I have cleaned it, so I know it draws water and will draw ink. I have not written with it. You always want to clean them because if they're vintage, because you never know what nasty surprises are left over from the previous owner, whether it's ink or worse. I'm just quick inspecting it under the loop. To my fingernail, to my finger. Oh, yeah. So let's see if you can see this. We'll do a little impromptu repair here. Tines not aligned. Now, often what you can do is fix it just with a little gentle, with your fingernail. You may have to do a little more ambitious with other tools, but I like just to use my fingers and fingernails as much as possible. Now it's feeling a lot more smooth across my finger. Let's look at let's see if this shows up again. Looks a lot better. Let me look at it under the loop again. I wish I could figure out how to show you the loop. So this is the loop. Let's turn, maybe if I turn a light on, you can see something. So not quite aligned perfectly, but never let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Sometimes they don't need to be aligned perfectly to write smoothly. Let me just adjust the other tine a little with my fingernail here. Okay, it seems to empty. It seems to run smoothly across the paper now. Under the loop, it doesn't look perfect, but you know what? If it feels good, it's good enough. Let's do this thing! I remarked recently on Fountain Pen Network that I don't really have any browns I like, or many. So I decided just to rectify the situation, and I was able to find some of these Hiroshizukus in the smaller bottles for a relatively lowish cost. So I thought, what the heck, I'm going to splurge. Maybe not surprising to you based on how much I was able to move that nib around, but definitely has some flex. The ink in it is a Hiroshizuku. Oh, wow. This actually has a lot of flex. Yamaguri. All went off screen. I apologize for that. As far as flex, This is kind of an interesting brown. See, no pressure with pressure. And then I like to do a asterisk so we can look at obliqueness or what have you. Let's see, that's flex, the wetness and flow. I think you can see this pen has that. Yeah, no trouble keeping up there. The smear test, we'll do 2, I think. There it is with no pressure. There it is with pressure. I'm pretty impressed by that. The reverse writing. A little scratchy, but wet. Probably a extra fine. And finally, the world famous Pierre Gustafson test. A little railroading there. But overall, I think it handled that quite nicely. One possibility worth bringing up, I was thinking about it as I was doing the Pierre Gustafson test. Sometimes when you buy a... Why is this not lighting now? Sometimes when you buy a vintage pen, you're actually buying a Franken pen. It is easily possible, and I don't know, that this is not the correct cap to go with this pen. I don't know. Perhaps you know. So it could be this isn't even a 991. Maybe it's not even a TOZ. So that's my first impressions of a TOZ, hopefully 991. Let's just see how it does with the pocket test. This pen, or this shirt has a neat little pencil hole here. A little tight, but it goes on. All in all, I think it's quite a nice looking pen. Not one of those whoa types of pens, but definitely very attractive. Once I got the nib straightened out, which turned out not to be that hard to do, I was very impressed with how this puppy wrote. Yeah, I think you'll see this one appearing in Pens in Use once I finally get this video published. I've filmed, 6 of them today, so it may be a little while. Today is July 8th, 2019 for reference. But yeah, I'll be writing with it in secret in the meantime. So yeah, quite impressed with this pen. So just remember, this is a first impression, so opinions may change as I write with it more or use other inks in it, or I put it on other types of paper. So I want to thank you for watching, and if videos like this interest you, well, I don't do that with the first impressions. So I just want to thank you for watching. And if you know anything about whether this is a Franken pen or not, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Maybe you have a nib straightening tip that you can share with us. So thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.